All right, guys, I am excited to bring to you today Rufia Nigro. She owns 27 oceanfront condos. Yes, you heard me right. 27 oceanfront condos right here in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. We're talking about $10 million worth of Myrtle Beach oceanfront condos. She's been in this business, that short-term vacation rental business through oceanfront condos for 17 years. She's going to answer all of your questions about owning and operating, competitive advantage, HOA, nightmare guest stories. I mean, you name it. We're going to dive into it. Let's get into the video now. Let's get in unit 904 right here at the Grand Atlantic. Now, you will notice as soon as we walked in, some very nice decor up front in the hall. We do have our first bedroom to the left, as you can see here. Two nice double beds, flat screen. Closet in the corner. There is a Jack and Jill-ish kind of bathroom here. So obviously, the owner's closet, kind of, where they store stuff. Now, here, we're going to open this door up. This is going to take us into the bathroom. This is also the community bathroom. That's a tub shower combo. And then I'm going to take us right this way back into the hall. As you can see, we do have a little closet here. It's another great little storage closet for the owner for cleaning supplies and stuff. This is going to be our stackable washer and dryer unit, as you can see here, with our HVAC system. Let's just tidy this back up real quick. Now, as you can see, a very nice spacious kitchen, dishwasher, sink, stove, microwave, very spacious, a refrigerator, all the appliances that you need. It effortlessly flows from the kitchen right into the dining room, as you can see here, right into the living room. Too simple, too easy. Nice decor, very nice decor, as you can see. Check that out. Pretty cool. Now, the moneymaker's here, guys. Oh, which way are we going? Okay. We're going this way. It's the balcony. As you can see, very spacious balcony. Lots of seating for tons of guests that want to see that sand and that ocean and hang out here. Now, as you can see, there's our on-site amenities. There's a bit of a building there to the left. Now, it does connect us right into the master, as you can see here. Look at that. Very nice, guys. Very, very nice. Flat screen. We do have two closets in here. One here, as you can see, a bathroom here, which we're going to get into in just a minute, and our other closet here, as you can see. And this does have a very nice tub shower combo. Span. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Absolutely stunning condo. Oceanfront condo right here in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. That wraps it up, guys. Now, you were showing me some prices real quick on your phone, some gross rental incomes. I just want to cover those real fast.
Okay.
So basically, you have here that the 4 bedrooms generally bring in from $90,000 to $100,000 a year. The 3 bedrooms bring in from $70,000 to $80,000 a year. The 2 bedrooms bring in from $50,000 to $60,000 a year, and then the 1 bedrooms make between $30,000 and $35,000 a year. You know, also on here, you have that the Dunes Village Unit 812 does about $130,000 a year, and that any of your Dunes Village properties are the high end of all of those ranges.
Yeah.
So you can see where Dunes Village obviously does very, very well. Now, I will say, guys, I found plenty of 1 bedrooms that make $50,000, $53,000, $52,000 a year. I mean, Compass Cove, I found 3 at Compass Cove. One made 53, one made 52, and one made 50.
The 3 bedrooms?
1 bedrooms.
1 bedroom.
Compass Cove. So, I mean, I think that there's opportunity in the market
Yeah.
at Compass Cove. I think that people overlook it. People don't like it for whatever reason, maybe because it's in the south end of the beach. And speaking of south versus north, kind of walk me through, are you a north investor or are you a south investor, or does it matter?
For me, it doesn't matter because if I'm looking for 4 bedrooms, there's not that much options.
Yep.
And also 3 bedrooms, there's not that much options.
Yep.
But I recently find out that people like the north side better.
Yeah, I hear that all the time too. And it makes me always want to say, like, I mean, guys, you are skipping over a hidden opportunity in the market at Compass Cove in the south end of the beach, because there are some investors out there that are bringing in over $50,000 a year on their 1-bedroom units. Now, I'd like to get your opinion on this. You know, conventionally, I will work with clients and they'll send me their top 3 units, right? You know, they'll like this one here and this one at this place and this here. And then, you know, I'll go in and I'll pull the last 2 years gross rental numbers, and I will pull maybe the top, anywhere between the top 1 and 5 that I find information in the MLS. And I'll find out, all right, so, you know, this 1-bedroom made 50, this one made 55, this one made 30, this one made 20, and I'll get an average gross number, right? Well, when they start comparing the 3 resorts side by side, they will choose the place that has the highest average gross rental income, and they'll go, that's the place I want to invest. They're making the most money over there. And in my mind, that is choosing the place that gives them the worst probability of success, because that's where all the competition is that already knows what they're doing. They're already up and running. And, you know, in their mind, they go, if I go where everybody else is making money, I'm going to make money too.
Okay. First of all, those numbers that is advertised, it depends on many different situations.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Like, you have to ask all those questions. Sometimes the owner uses a lot of the weeks.
That's right.
So there's not gonna be any rental. Sometimes they mismanaged. I never buy based, but I'm different right now because now I have experience.
Yeah.
When I started,
but you never buy based off of what? Those numbers, right?
Yeah, based on those numbers. But maybe at the beginning, when I didn't know anything about any buildings, yes, I would do that. But right now, if I want to buy, I check the building, how easy it is to render. Do the guests can use all the amenities? How can they get into it? And also the lock at the door is very important for me.
It's super important,
because sometimes the building, based on the master deed, they don't let you to change the lock, so you always have to do the office, and there's a lot of issues with that. I want to control on my lock and my door to the combination lock, so just give them the combination code and my guests can go in it. There's a lot of these things. I have to think about the pets friendly for me, for the owner. A lot of the buildings,
they're not pet friendly.
They don't allow the renter to have pets, but I have pets. I always want to travel with my pets, so that was also another issue for me. I always look at that.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't go based on exact. I would listen to my broker.
Thank you.
Who has experience here, that they know which buildings is better.
Yep, for
and
sure.
And then look at the building that you can find the unit that is not been taken care of, that you can improve the value.
Absolutely.
Yourself.
Now, I was just about to go there. I was just about to say that. So my clients, they will choose the place that has the highest average gross rental numbers, and they're positioning themselves against the people that are making the most money already, instead of choosing the place that has the lowest average numbers and go, all right, well, I mean, if I go there, I know that the competition's lousy. So all I've got to do is give a superior product, remodel it well, do a good job on it, market it well, and I'm going to beat all the competition over there because nobody's got great units. And then once I really build a steady book of business up, then I can charge a premium even more because my occupancy is already at 85, 90%. And so I mean, it's wild to me. Now, I would say that would be a great strategy for a first-time investor that's very motivated and all in, for sure. Now, there are other types of investors. I have another investor client. she is competition. Like competition lights her fire. So for her, because she's so competition driven, it causes her to rise to the occasion, and she is like watching every detail. She's all in. She's going to beat everybody else out there, and she's like super ignited by that. So for an investor like that, I would tell her to go where all of the competition is the fiercest, because it's going to make her rise to the occasion and really do well. But for other people and other investors, I would tell them to find the hidden opportunity in the market. Go compete against lousy competition, build up a stronghold, and then try to move into these more challenging places. Yeah. Any thoughts on that?
I just don't see those numbers 100% correct anyway, because you have to ask all those questions. Have the owner or the relatives use this number? Did you not rent because you had to do any rehabs in the house and stuff? And also you have to look also at HOA. How much is the HOA? Sometimes the gross rent is high, but then when you take away the HOA, at the bottom you get less than to go some other places that you make maybe less in gross, but the HOA is less.
Gotcha. So this is just a gross number. So it's not actually, it doesn't factor in operating expenses. It's not actually profit.
So that's the main thing.
I get it.
At the bottom line, the main thing. Who cares how much? If I make $2 million, but I pay 1.5 the expense, and I have 500,000 in my pocket, or I make 800,000, and I make what's the net is the main thing. I really don't care about the growth at all.
Yep. Totally. And we look at that. We look at profit, but if you're comparing two similar places and both make $12,000 profit, then how do you choose one? How do you choose one? And so they kind of get snagged there.
Right.
So tell me, what role does technology play in your business?
Oh, a lot. We always talk about it. We couldn't grow to 27 if the technology wasn't there.
Yeah.
Right now we can. Oh my God! It's like I feel like I'm encouraging everybody to get to this business and make competition for myself.
I'm just asking you the questions. So technology makes it a lot easier.
Technology makes it a lot easier because I can run this business. I'm in Europe traveling. I'm in cruise. As long as they have an internet, so I can run this.
That's all you need from your phone, basically. You can be anywhere in the world and work.
I just do from my phone, unfortunately.
It's super easy.
My husband has to get to the computer, but for me, that's the only thing.
Okay, so you're sending automated text messages, automated emails through the Airbnb platform. Your guests get all that stuff. They get the check-in rules, and so basically, once you get everything up and running, you're just leveraging technology. Now, Matt said that he syncs his calendar with his cleaning lady's calendar, and she sees when people check in and out, and she just goes and does it. It's that simple.
Yeah, we used to tell our cleaning company, this one. Right now, we never say that. So it all syncs, so she sees.
It's too easy for you. Yeah, because I can imagine, managing 27 units being one person.
It's not easy. I'm here when I'm here 3 weeks each time. Yeah. I try to be here 3 weeks each time, May and this time. I work like a dog. Don't look at me.
I believe you.
I work like a dog. I was in the same unit last night and touching the paint on a wall.
Yeah.
Because I was going to pay $500 to just touch up.
It's crazy.
I came here, spent 2 hours, and I have 5 condos here by myself, and I touched the whole 5 units.
Yes. So obviously, you're managing 27 units. You do believe it's something that one person can do. And did you have a goal to manage more than that? Did you want to own more than 27?
I was going to buy as long as I can.
Okay.
But right now, to be honest with you, to me, it's not worth it.
Really?
To buy.
Because prices are too high for you.
Prices too high for you.
Now, what's the cheapest oceanfront condo you've ever bought?
This one. This is
Grand Atlantic?
Yeah. This one, it's as a matter of fact, if they still have 4 bedrooms, this is the cheapest one you can find, 4 bedrooms in the market.
Cheapest 4 bedrooms.
And I don't know why.
Yeah. Grand Atlantic is great.
Grand Atlantic is great. Not easy. This is the one that you either have to be in town to give the key. They don't let
Yeah,
They don't let
exactly.
people to come into. So that makes it very hard.
Quick little insight, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So,
but the price here, 4 bedrooms, is great. You can still find a 500. I bought this particular one, 247.
247,
Mm-hmm.
4 bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
Wow,
Two-bedroom.
not bad. You won't find a 4 bedroom for
No,
247
right
nowadays.
now 500 something.
Yes, ain't no way. Now, speaking of all that appreciation, kind of what is your exit strategy? I mean, do you plan on selling them off and cashing in? Like,
We talk about it, and I suggested, mostly because we live in Florida, to sell everything, and because our investment really got doubled, and do something in Florida, but we got so much comfortable in it. It's everything set for us. It's
easy.
different.
It's easy now.
It's the money that comes without that much work in it. And now that, because I want to do something else, but my husband says, okay, you go do whatever you want, and I manage this one.
Yeah.
So that's why he's doing it now, and starting another business in Florida.
Now, did you have any burnout over the years doing this? Did you get tired of it and just get burned out on it?
No. I always loved my condos, and whenever I come here, when I take care of them, buy new furniture, paint, I love it. And we stay here.
Yeah. All right, guys, now let's work through a financing scenario right here at the Grand Atlantic for a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom. Your average sold price over the previous 2 years was $365,487. Your down payment of 20% on that average sold price was $73,097.40. Your gross rental income over the previous 2 years that I pulled was $53,893. Your Airbnb platform fee, 3% of your gross rental income, was $1,616.80. That brings you to a subtotal of $52,276.65. And again, you arrive at that subtotal by subtracting the Airbnb platform fee of $1,616.80 from the gross rental income of $53,893. Now, your principal and interest, moving right along, that principal and interest was $26,352. That assumes an 8.25% interest rate over 30 years fixed. Condotels do have a higher interest rate generally. They are considered an investment and a little bit riskier than some of your other investments. But again, they are also, in my opinion, a lot more profitable than a short-term rental just to block off the beach, or a long-term rental, definitely way more profitable and have a whole lot more upside. Anyways, so taxes for 2023 were $3,114.48. Cleaning services, $4,500. That is 30 cleanings at $150 a cleaning. It could be less, it could be more. It depends on your rental strategy. Your excise tax for owning and operating a business and having a business license in the city of Myrtle Beach is going to be $451. And then your local hospitality and accommodations tax was $1,616.80. That's 1.5% of your gross rental income to the city of Myrtle Beach, and 1.5% of your gross rental income to Horry County. Your annualized HOA dues were $14,436, bringing you to a subtotal of $50,470.28. If you subtract the $50,470.28 from the $52,276.65 up top, you are left with a projected loss of you are left with a projected profitability of $1,806.36. Now, if you made $5,000 more in gross rental income, that's $6,806.36, or $10,000 more in gross rental income, that's $11,806.36. Currently, at your $1,806.36 income or profit level, you are at a 2% cash on cash return, which is not very much. Now, I found a 1-bedroom oceanfront unit over at the Caribbean that made $72,000 in gross rental income. Do I think a 2-bedroom could do much better than a 1-bedroom? Absolutely. So do I think it's realistic that you could be hitting an additional $5,000, $10,000, or $15,000 more, maybe even $20,000 more for a solid 2-bedroom unit that's oceanfront? Absolutely, if you know what you're doing and you're working your business well.
No, never.
Okay, so is oceanfront condo investing, is it get rich quick? Or is it slow and steady?
No, not get rich quick. No, not at all, because there's money involved. You have to invest the money.
Yeah.
And it's not like buying a business and then you just work that business. No, you always have to have your money involved, sitting in a place in here. And from now on, to be honest with you, if you want me to be honest with you, I don't know how right now, but if you buy the properties right here, I don't think it's going to increase anymore.
You don't think so? I mean, our market
You want me to be honest?
Yeah, be honest.
Because
be honest.
no, in my opinion,
Yeah.
it's not going to go higher anymore.
Okay,
I'm
well,
hoping that it comes down.
I get it. So, guys, I can tell you this. Myrtle Beach has been the fastest growing market out of the 150 most populated markets in the entire U.S. for the last 3 years in a row. We had over 90,600 people move here last year. So all that said, our prices don't. Baby boomers are retiring at a rate of 10,000 per day, and they're moving to Myrtle Beach in Florida. They're moving to the beach. So it's our market doesn't behave the same way that the rest of the nation does. So like prices might be dropping everywhere else, but our prices really haven't dropped. And oceanfront condos, this is what's happening. I see it all the time. The sellers that own the oceanfront condos are making money on their rentals. And so they're like, if you don't pay me what I want for the unit, I'll just keep the unit and rent it next year. I mean, and I see that a lot. Now, can you find deals out there? Yes. Do you really have to look for it? Yes. However, I feel like our market, we have a 6% average annual growth rate year over year for the next 10 years. So that's why they're building houses. I don't know if you've driven around lately.
So I should buy more.
They're building houses like crazier, yes.
Right.
Because properties are appreciating. So our prices, technically there's 6.5 months of condo inventory on the market currently. When we hit that 6-month mark, it becomes a buyer's market normally. And even though it's a buyer's market, technically, sellers aren't dropping their prices. They're just holding, because when it comes to oceanfront condos, they can just keep renting them and they're making money anyways. So why sell it? And I recently had a deal, and the owner, the seller, called us out completely. He was like, listen, he could just remodel the unit himself and make more money. So if you're not going to buy it, then I'll just keep it and make cash.
That makes sense.
So, okay, so I do have a handful of other questions I wanted to ask you. Do you use pricing software?
We just started.
Yes, Price Labs.
Yeah. Again, I have to ask my husband. Something in that.
Yeah. But do you also?
We're hoping that we can make more money that way, and less work.
Yeah.
Because my husband used to be on the computer all the time and change the prices and lower them when we get closer.
Yep.
Right now, they're doing that.
Yeah, makes it a whole lot easier.
Oh,
right?
yeah. It had he had to spend a lot of time to move everything, because we had our own website. They couldn't do it on our website, so we had to move to Hostaway, another website platform that we could keep our website there. And then we think after the initial work is done, that would be much easier.
Okay.
And we're hoping to make more money.
Absolutely. So pricing software is something that's very, very real.
Mm-hmm.
Now, have you guys used it? So you guys are just now starting to use it.
Yes, just starting to use it.
Yeah, just now starting to use it.
Yeah.
So historically, you haven't used it really, though.
No.
And you've just adjusted the prices on your own.
Yes.
And can you talk about any of the times of the year that you okay, Myrtle Beach. I've heard 2 different investors talk to me, and they told me Myrtle Beach is a last-minute market in the sense that they will keep their prices high and wait to catch those people that are booking at the last minute and need a place. Is that a strategy that you use? Do you like that?
We used to use that strategy before, and last year we burned a little bit because our price was higher, and we based on the after COVID market. People want to get out, and they didn't have an option to go to Europe or outside US, so we ourselves went up there. So, my husband being just one person working on these 27s, he couldn't catch that. So he based on that thing. So we lost rental. not negative, but we didn't make as much profit. So we lost a little bit of the profit last year because we're comparing it to the COVID, the year after COVID, which we were wrong. So these companies, Price Lab or
Price
another
Labs.
price, something like that. They are they have software that checking the market all the time, and they change the prices,
Yeah.
so we don't have to go manually.
Yeah.
Bring
Absolutely,
the price
absolutely.
down.
All right, now let's talk through the appreciation on 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom units. Since 2014, your average purchase price was $184,166. Now, if you fast forward to the 2024 year, your average purchase price was $365,487. Guys, that is $181,321 in appreciation. Come on, tell me about it, guys. We're talking about $18,000 in appreciation a year. Now, where can you go and find an asset that's going to make you annual profits like Oceanfront Condos and then appreciate to the tune of 18 grand a year? It sounds like a very savvy investment to me.
Also busy.
What we're seeing here is tons of on-site demand. These are all the people that are renting oceanfront condos. Our beach access.
Okay, we don't have to go further. This is it.
There's the resort.
Some areas has the long.
Is now depreciation on this 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, on the average 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom unit over at the Grand Atlantic, just in the past 2 years. A purchase price of $365,487 over 39 years gives you a taxable income deduction of as much as $9,371.46. Guys, I'm telling you that you can, for all you high income earners, do a cost segregation study. You have to get with a CPA that specializes in it. You could be writing off $30,000 in just your first or second year. That simple, that easy, guys.